Really just proud of our guys for our response tonight. Obviously, we're coming off of two tough home losses and two losses in a row, which we hadn't happen all season. So you really see what your team is made of. And I thought our guys showed a lot of resolve in terms of how they approached tonight's game. We were physical. We were really aggressive on the glass. You could tell that early with our first half rebounding numbers, and it just carried over for the rest of the game. So really just proud of the way these guys were able to play and step up and kind of fight through adversity and get a hard-fought conference win.
Questions for Matt and Nick?
And Nick, it seemed like you guys were just a lot more aggressive tonight. So what was behind that?
Yes, of course, coming off of two losses, we're gonna come out with some fire. We're not just gonna lay down. I feel like through practice, we practice really hard. So I feel like that's gonna carry over into the game, and we just want to bring that aspect of physicality and get back to what we do well. Because if you just look at our previous games and when we do well when we're aggressive, physical. So just trying to get back to that.
Matthew, what kind of allowed you to be so dominant in the paint tonight? Like, how did all of those offensive rebounds kind of impact the team as a whole?
I think just looking for positioning, especially with guys that take a lot of shots. The ball's coming off long, so I just got to position myself in a place where the ball is going to come off and just put it back up there. I think my height has a lot to do with that.
As a team, you guys were really good for the line tonight, 21-23. Nick, you were 11 for 13 getting to the line very effectively. Describe how that confidence for you carried throughout the game to make you keep shooting.
I mean, getting through the free throw line, that's really helps me warm up, just get my form right, get back to what I'm used to. So when I step out to the three, it's just the same type of shot, just a little bit deeper. So I feel like that's how that works.
Matt, was there anything early in the game that kind of got you going? It looked like you were going from the get-go.
Well, like Coach and Nick said, we're two in the hole, so we had to come out strong or else it's going to be a long rest of the season. So we had to put our foot on the gas and just grind through it and really come out with some energy.
You kind of thought this was a key juncture of the season?
Do or die, yeah, for sure. Yeah, because 3 losses in a row would be brutal. It's definitely a season-defining game for sure.
Let's start at the start of the game. I mean, the first possession that they had, got the shot clock violation. How does that set the tone defensively for you guys?
I think it's huge. The energy everybody on the bench is going to be jumping. It's huge in terms of our guys. I'm drawing a blank. I'm sorry.
Been a long day. A little tired. A little physical battle. Yeah.
A couple more questions for the guys.
For either of you guys at the start of the second half, there were 3 quick turnovers and they got off to a hot start. How'd you guys kind of keep focus and be able to make that push that you had later in that half?
I mean, we've all been through adversity, so I feel like just those 3 turnovers that just made us even focus in even more on what we need to do, where the ball needs to go, and just take extra ball security.
Matt, you had the most points you've had all season with 14 tonight, but I think it was highlighted by that dunk at the end of the first half. Describe what's going through your head in that moment, going up, and what you're thinking.
I'm kind of out of body in that. It just kind of happens. I'm close to the rim, so I think might as well dunk it. So I try it, and it works. So.
All right, Matt, Nick, thank you so much.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Nick. See you.
First half, maybe you guys just kind of fought to just get it even, right? I mean, it wasn't the smoothest thing, and then maybe the last 16 minutes were as best you've played in a while? Or?
Yeah, I thought even the last 6 minutes or so of the first half, we started getting some stops, kind of strung together some stops. Got 3 stops in a row, got a kill, kind of in that sequence, and kind of went from down into catching up at halftime. And even though we had a couple turnovers to start the half, we started kind of getting it going on the defensive end, and so I felt like we had some good momentum, and that was really without Sam playing a lot of minutes in the first half. With the 2 fouls he got, tried to sprinkle him back in there a little bit, but wanted to make sure that he was good to go for the second half. And we were getting some other contributions from other guys that really stepped up off the bench.
Coach, as you said before, the battle of the boards you guys won tonight, offensively, defensively, and it translates to second chance opportunities. How important is that to your team?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've seen over and over, it's key for our team, it's key for our success. It's no secret, when we rebound the ball at a high level, we win games. And, before this past week, we were the number one offensive rebounding team in the league, kind of by percentage. We dropped down to third after those last two games. So, kind of talked about it, and our guys understood. We watched the film, we broke it down, and we just had a different aggressiveness when the shot went up. And, it was great. Kind of Andrew King kind of stuck his nose in there and got the first offensive rebound. So our guards were in there mixing it up, and that always sets a really good tone for us. Obviously, Matt and his size and presence at the rim, but when our guards and wings are in there as well, that makes us a really dynamic team because we can kick it out for threes or get fouled and get to the free throw line.
Adding on to that, showed on the Jumbotron at the end of the game, 250 wins. Describe what that means to you.
Yeah, no, it's really an amazing kind of point to reflect upon. I'm just grateful, especially with this being kind of alumni weekend. It's kind of fitting because there's so many young men, whether it's former players here at Elon or other places where I've been able to be a head coach, that allow me to get to this juncture. So I'm grateful for the journey that I've been on with these young men and how I've been able to impact lives and win some games along the way. And certainly we got a lot more to achieve this year.
So you said how you were happy with how the team responded tonight compared to the last two losses. What do you guys think you did differently tonight, and what was kind of the mindset coming into the game?
We just wanted to play with more physicality. More physicality on defense, more physicality in the paint, and more physicality in rebounding. And our guys did that. They executed that, and it wasn't perfect. We still had our fair share of mistakes, but we were very aggressive. And we just want to, if we're making mistakes, but we're making aggressive mistakes, we can live with that. And even at the end, when they were pressing, we started to get a little tentative. Then Andrew King broke the press at one time and lobs it up, and Matt gets a dunk. So as long as we stay aggressive, and if we have opportunities, we're not going to go crazy at that point in the game, but we still have to stay aggressive and kind of keep pressing forward.
Any other questions?
Oh, one more. So this is your first 15-win season since the 2014-15 season. What do you kind of think that says about this team's potential?
Yeah, I mean, we're building the program. It's a big step as we continue to, improve our win total from year one to year two, and improve our win total now from year two to year three. And those are things that you can reflect upon after the season, because again, we have a lot more work that we need to do. We're halfway through conference play, so we've got a lot more that we can accomplish. Still chasing some of those teams at the top of the standings. We're happy about it, but certainly not satisfied.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.